Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx, and today we're doing a fun video and I'm trying out a new brand that I've never tried before. I've seen ads for like on Instagram and stuff, but I've never tried anything. And one of my very sweet subscribers sent it to me to try for a video. She wanted to try it herself, so she ordered herself some stuff too. But I haven't looked at any videos for it, so I don't know how this stuff performs. So this is like a very first impressions. All these opinions are my own, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. So we have 3 products from the brand Focallure. I think I'm pronouncing it right, Focallure. So we have the Everchanging Shadow Palette, the Sunset Shadow Palette, and the Sculpt Glow, I think this is like a contour and highlighting palette. The Everchanging palette, if I'm reading this right, this one was around $9. And this is the inside, comes with the brush, obviously. Very similar to like the layout of a ABH palette. The second is the Sunset palette, and this was around $6, again with a brush. And the Sculpt and Glow was around $8. Now, before I asked her how much she paid for this stuff, because I wanted to relay it to you guys, I went on their website, and this was the first one that popped up. And this at full price retailed for $45. I'm like, what? So then I messaged her and I was like, did you pay this much for this palette? And then I looked at this one, and this one was like $35. I didn't look how much this one was, but she was like, no, and she told me how much she paid for it. So I think they do like huge sales. That's what she bought these on. Like there was a huge sale going on. But I was like, this is like ABH prices. Like what? I would suggest if you go on this site and you want to try something, wait for one of those sales, because these prices are not cheap. And I mean, this is a very light packaging. This is like cardboard. There's no mirror. Again, I haven't touched anything yet, but even still, even if this is a wonderful formula and everything, I mean, that's a lot of frigging money. I mean, come on. Anyway, this is an overseas company. I think they're from China. It took her about 2 weeks to get these products, and then she sent them to me from her house. But she told me that she had watched Raw Beauty Christie order something, not palettes, but I think she ordered something from this brand, maybe not directly from Focallure, but it took her like 3 months to get her stuff. My subscriber said she got a confirmation email, but it wasn't super clear on when she was getting her stuff. So just be aware that if you do order from this company, it's not like Sephora where it's like, here's your tracking number, here's when you're getting it, blah, blah, blah. And you may be waiting a little while. It may be 2 weeks, a little while, it may be 2 months, you never know. So we're gonna do an eye look. I'm gonna go off camera, prime my eyes, and I'm gonna use as many shades from both these palettes as possible. I'll go up and use this when I do my face makeup, and we'll see together how these perform. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back and we'll get this going. So I'm gonna go in and do like a kind of warm smoky eye, but I'm gonna use some of the fun metallic shades for like a cut crease. And I'm gonna do one eye on camera and the other eye off. And I'll swatch a bunch of the shades that I don't use after I'm done doing the eye look, because there are some very pretty shades in here, I have to say. And this Everchanging palette is very interesting looking. Like it's a very exciting looking palette. Like I don't look at it and I'm like, well, I don't know. Like it's very interesting. That's a good sign for me at least. So I'm gonna go in, and I'm just gonna go in and use my brushes, because these, whereas they don't feel bad, they actually feel soft. I just have better luck using my brushes. So I'm gonna go in with the first shade, which is just kind of a neutral kind of charcoal brown, which is Mist. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. Pretty nice and like standard matte eyeshadow. Didn't seem patchy or anything, so that's good. I've really been liking this Luxie 121 brush to just kind of diffuse that line a bit whenever I do this kind of thing, which I usually always do. Now I'm gonna go in with my Smith 247 brush, and I'm gonna go in with the Sunset palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Burnt. I is going on. It's a little bit warm, but it's going down pretty nice. So far, no issues. That's good. I think I'm gonna take a tiny bit of Sunray, again from the Sunset palette. I think I'll go in with a little bit of the Palace, I think this is called. And I think I'll kind of go over that a little bit. Depth and brightness. And back in with that first shade Mist that I used all over the lid and just kind of deepen that up a little bit. And I feel like that's kind of just what I want to do with the lid. And I know I didn't use a ton of shades, but that's because I want to use these two shades on the cut crease. So that's what I'm going to do. Those just seem like the most fun shades to me, and I feel like they will just kind of give this a little bit of a pop. So let me go do the other eye off camera, and we'll come back and we'll do a cut crease with those two shades, Laser and Season. So I'll be right back, and then we'll swatch everything else and then use this for contour and a highlight. So I'll be right back. Okay, I didn't do my cut crease yet, but I just wanted to show you, I just did both eyes, and I only used 5 shades altogether so far, 5 matte shades. But so far, all of those shades blended beautifully. They weren't patchy. They worked really nice so far. So far so good. I'm gonna go off, do the cut crease, and then I'll come back and use some of these amazing looking metallics. And it is really pretty, but I wish it was a little bit more of like how it looks in the pan. It's still really pretty though. Now we're going in with Laser because this shade is just freaking sick. Wow. That didn't go on with the finger very well. Let me try a brush. It's not picking up as much as I was hoping it was going to. I'm gonna try actually like a little sponge applicator and see if that picks up a little bit better. Okay, it's a little bit better. All right, that's better. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do a cut crease on this side, and I'm gonna put a different metallic combo on this side. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back, and we'll try something else on this side. All right, so now for this side, I think we'll try some neutrals from this palette. We're definitely gonna use this one kind of closer to the inner corner. And then I think we'll try, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna swatch all the metallics I haven't used yet from both palettes, and then decide which ones we're gonna use. So these are 2 from the Everchanging palette. These are the 2 ones left. We have Glow and Sunset. Really pretty metallic. These are from the Sunset palette. This Fire one, I think we might have to do this. And then Poison, which is the like white metallic one. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so bummed. This is so hard. Ugh. And there's like hardly anything, like it's coming off like in flakes. Actually, no, that's okay. Maybe it's like one of those things where you have to get underneath. Maybe I'm gonna do that. Hold on, I'm gonna scrape it. Oh, no, why is it doing that? Oh, it's very pretty. And every other shade actually feels really nice except for that last Poison shade, which is very unfortunate because that looked like it was gonna be very exciting. And this shade actually has like some like blue glitter in it, which is kind of cool. All right, let's try this Poison shade. I was gonna have to dig really hard in it. Like it's coming off in this weird kind of powder. Oh no, it's like, yeah, that's not good. All right, so much for that. I'm gonna go in with Sunset from the Everchanging palette. So let's do some finger swatches of the shades I didn't use. I'll go off camera, finish my makeup, and then we'll finish off by sculpting and highlighting a little bit. This row from the Everchanging palette, just the shades that I haven't used yet. So we have Salt, Warm, Fall, which is gorgeous, wow. Leaves, which is also really nice. And these are all matte shades. All right, and last in that final row is Mystery, which also is gorgeous. Then the next row is Honey, Walnut, and then Barstool, which is the purple. And then everything else in the palette I already used. These feel really nice and silky too. Uh-oh, the blue stains, just FYI. All right, so the last is the Sunset, and again, I'll go through and use the shades I haven't touched. All right, so we have, actually there's just 5 shades that I didn't touch from this palette. And so we have, on my thumb, this is Youth, which is metallic. Baby, which is like satin. Frost, which is matte. Horizon, which is insanely gorgeous, which is matte. And then Chic, which is matte. Honestly, besides Poison, which is, again was right here, I didn't feel one thing that didn't feel good. Like everything felt really nice. Probably like, I would probably compare them to like BH Cosmetics, I guess. So yeah, let me go off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, and we will try out the contour and highlight, which I'm also very excited about because who doesn't love contour and highlight? All right, the rest of the face is done. Last but not least, we're gonna do the Sculpt Glow #2 Capri Coast and Jasmine palette. So we have a contour matte palette and then a highlighter here, which almost looks matte, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. So we're gonna go first with contour, which looks very neutral, which is right up my alley. And I'm gonna go in kind of light at first because I don't wanna go nuts. And I usually use a cream contour, and I did today, but I used like a quarter of the amount that I normally do because I wanted to see what this actually does. So let's give it a shot. Did it do something? I can't tell. We'll do a little more. Maybe I'll swatch it with my finger first. Oh wow, that's very, very gray. That's very gray. And it's very light, so maybe I'll use my little fan brush to do this. And I'll try this one on the other side. All right, I see that a little better. Gonna buff that out a little bit. I definitely see a shadow. It's just very gray. But I don't know if it looks too ashy on me. I don't know, I can't tell, I guess because the ring light's hitting me. What do you guys think? Did it helping or hurting? Let's go into the highlight and see how that performs. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brush, and I've never been scared of highlight, so let's try this. And this doesn't look bad, but there is a bit of a white cast. It's almost like it's not sure if it wants to be matte or not. It's almost like it's a satin eyeshadow. That's what it kind of looks like. I feel like this palette might be better off for somebody with a different skin tone and maybe slightly lighter skin. I don't know if I'm on the right skin tone for this, to be honest, because now I feel like it kind of washed me out. I'm just not sure. It's giving me mixed feelings. So let's recap the eyeshadow palettes. If I could recommend anything out of this right off the bat, it's absolutely the Everchanging palette. I feel like it just jumps out at me the most because I love the color scheme of this. I love the pops of color. Honestly, I feel like every color was beautiful. I wish this one was just a little more teal in the end, but it's still a beautiful color. Like even on the eye right now, it almost looks more of a khaki green, an army green on the eye, like once you lay it down, but it's still beautiful. The yellow is gorgeous, the purple, like everything's really pretty. I'm definitely gonna be using these coming up. This orange is to die for, this red. Everything performed really well, like the swatches at least. And I know I'm always the first to say like swatches are bullshit, but I will absolutely be reaching for this again. The Sunset palette was also very pretty, but I'm just kind of going off like, if I could recommend anything, it would definitely be this one. But if you're more of a neutral girl, this I would definitely recommend too, because it also performed great. So bummed about this shade. I was really looking forward to using this. I can't believe how hard it is though. And see, it's coming off okay now, but then when I go back in, it doesn't work, but it looks pretty now. I don't get it. But I actually do like that it kind of created this like dimension on my eye when I put that on. Anyway, really pretty palettes. I'm just still not sure about this one. But overall, I'm pretty impressed because nothing was bad. Like even this wasn't bad. I'm just not too sure if I love it or not. So thank you, Margot, so much for sending them to me for me to try out. I thought they were great. I really enjoyed using them and I will absolutely use them again. So thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, make sure you leave me a comment below. If you've tried anything from Focallure, absolutely fill me in and let me know what you used and how it worked for you. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.